minding your business, then you won't be minding mine.
Sorry. Hello everybody, welcome back to AM 1220 KHTS, Santa Clarita's hometown station. You're listening to Mind Your Own Business with Doug and Ed. Ed, you want to introduce our next guest?
Yes.
Please.
Oh. Hey, we have Kelly Inga in the house. She is a financial planner with Journey Financial in Santa Clarita. She's a close friend of mine, and she is one of the role models and examples I have in my list of friends that actually minds her own business very well. And she's in an industry where you can throw a rock and hit somebody. I think the only other industry you can think of is insurance, like farmers. You throw a rock, you can hit a farmer's agent. But I must know 20 financial planners that I meet around. But Kelly, introduce yourself and tell us, a little background on you.
Hi there. Thank you for having me today, Ed and Doug. My name is Kelly Inga. Like he said, I've been a financial planner for almost 14 years now. And when I started in the industry, I actually was a stay-at-home mom at the time. I had been going to college to be in finance, and then I just kept having kids, so I had to stop working for a while. And
how many kids did you have?
3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, last 2 were 15 months apart, so I had to take a break for a while, and then got into the industry 14 years ago and just absolutely fell in love with it, and have really enjoyed helping people. I've retired clients. I've helped people plan their whole financial future. I've helped them send their children to college, and I've helped businesses save money, and it's very, very rewarding.
And I would imagine a lot of financial planners have the same products. And what I've noticed as I've gotten to know you over the last couple of years is that everybody's got their own niche, and I think you resonate with when I changed companies. I never wrote checks for years. I was not part of the finances. I was part of their revenue. And I imagine a lot of people are not heavy into money. Money's a really weird thing for people. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to save it. And a lot of women find themselves in a situation where they were never handling the money, and all of a sudden they have to deal with explain to me the niche you have with meeting with women that just now have to deal with the money issues, what they say.
That's a great question. The average woman is widowed at age 54. Women go through divorces. I know 54 is really young, isn't it? Women go through divorces, or they're single most of their lives. And we're not taught in general, men or women, when we're going to school how to manage money, right? That's just not one of the things we're taught in high school or in college unless we're focused on that as a major. So I really, in my industry, it's about 15% women. It's all the rest are men, and women tend to relate well to women. So I really have formed a niche working with women who are single or divorced or widowed, and they don't know what to do with their money, or they just got a big life insurance payout, or something has happened and they just don't know what to do. Do they pay off their house? Do they do something else with it? And I really enjoy that. And I educate them, make sure they understand what they're doing.
One of the programs that we've done with Kelly is every year she wants to thank her clients, and as a way of keeping top of mind, because sometimes you don't talk to your financial planner. And tell them a little bit about what we did together. This is part of minding your own businesses, the cross-pollination or cross-marketing of 2 companies that have a good brand. We got together about 2 years ago. Tell them what we did with 25 Score.
Oh, that worked out so well. I sent out holiday cards to my clients. This year I did it at Thanksgiving, and it was such a great experience for my clients. I send them out a card offering to them, all of them, to get a 25 Score card on me. So I pay for them to get one. They just have to register for it. And that way it controls my costs, because I'm not out buying 100 cards not knowing if my clients will use it. So all of them are very thankful that I gave them that opportunity, but only the ones that actually cashed in on it are the ones that are using it.
Okay, hang on, I've got to do real. You're listening to Mind Your Own Business in Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
And we're talking to
Kelly Inga, Journey Financial. So continue with your story. I had to do that according to law, I guess.
No, according to Doug.
According to Doug. So, yeah, we're still on.
I thought it was like a commercial or something.
Identify yourself.
Okay, so anyway, so I sent it out at Thanksgiving this year, which was great, because I was telling my clients, I was thanking them for being a client of mine and everything, and this was what I wanted to give them as a thank you. And I got so many calls from clients thanking me. I had clients giving me more money. It definitely boosted my business because it was a hands-on thing, and they were so appreciative. And with 25 Score having a bigger and bigger presence in this valley now, it just keeps growing. Everywhere you go, you see a sticker now, whereas we didn't used to see that several years ago. People are really in touch with who 25 Score is, and it was actually a value to my clients.
You get perceived value, and it's a little billboard with your name on it. Doug?
Kelly, I had a question. It's kind of a touchy subject, but we know a family friend that, well, how do I say this? Her husband just kind of up and left. And he handled everything financially, and she was completely lost. Is there a way, or would you give advice to women to somehow get to know the financial ins and outs of their family finances, you know, just in case? I mean, it doesn't have to be divorce. You could have the untimely death. Or would you recommend that?
Absolutely. And one of the things I offer to some of my clients, well, I should say to all of my clients that are female clients, is that I will do for them and their friends like a budget class where they can have their friends over to the house and they can have dinner, they can have wine, they can just have cheese and crackers, whatever they want. And I'll, at no cost to their friends, will teach them basic budgeting, basic investing, life insurance, you know, just the very basic concepts, so that these women, you know, married or not, can learn more about money. And if they want to meet with me, I offer them a consultation at no charge as well.
You have a money class coming up in the near future. Do you want to say anything about that?
Oh, thank you. Yes, on January 30th at 6:30 at Salt Creek Grill, I am doing a Money 101 seminar. It's free dinner for people that come, and it's very basic money concepts. Talks about future planning and how to get rich eventually. Instead of getting rich quick, I try to help people get rich eventually. And however you would want to convey to people if they want to come, I just
how do they get a hold
of?
How do they email you, Facebook you on Kelly Inga on Facebook, or how do they get a hold of you?
They could Facebook me, Kelly Inga, INGA is my last name, or they could
Give me your phone number.
Call me at 661-253-5075.
Hey, Kelly, can you hang around over the commercial break?
Sure.
You don't have to be anywhere, some important client meeting or anything?
Not yet.
Cool.
She turned off
All
her
right,
phone.
thanks.
She doesn't know.
All right, everybody, thanks for listening, and we'll be right back.
Hi, you're listening to Mind Your Own Business on KHTS, and we have Doug and Kelly Inga and myself and Tilo in the corner. She's going to be filling us in on some stuff we're going to be doing with 25 Score. We call this gratuitous promotion moment.
All right, so we, 25 Score, have a few exciting things coming up we just wanted to tell you about. We are doing a Valentine's special, so a special offer. So if you can submit a special offer by January 28th, it will be in our Valentine's special e-newsletter. It will be on the front page of the 25 Score website, and it will be in the centerfold of the Santa Clarita Free Classified. You must be a display or premium merchant to participate. It's only $50. Just send us a special Valentine's Day offer to Yvette25score@gmail.com and $50, and you can be in all of those amazing marketing for Valentine's Day. Also, 25 Score has a bunch of really new exciting programs that we want to tell you guys about. We've added a radio component, a print component, more passports, social media, blogging, a mobile app, and so much more. So come to learn about these programs and enjoy some tasty appetizers. It is going to be on the 31st of this month at Persia, and there's 2 time slots. You can either come from 11:30 to 12:30 or from 1 to 2. And again, that is at Persia's new location on Bouquet and Haskell. Hope to see you there.
So, Kelly.
Ed.
Are you planning on getting out a little more and doing a little more networking this year?
Yes, I am planning to.
You're planning to come to our events. She's so busy working all the time that she never has time to get out of her office.
I know. I spend most of my time with clients because I get a lot of referrals, but that is a big focus of mine this year, to get to know more people that I don't know in the community.
That's right. Well, follow me around. Just look at the calendar. I go to like 10 things an hour, and we can meet some new people. So, Doug, do you have any questions for Kelly? Your finances in order?
No, I was just going to offer some advice about not following you around too much, because you tend to make... No, never mind.
What was it? He's like, he does the tease. You tend to make and then leans in.
I mean, maybe you don't make everybody's head spin once in a while. I mean, maybe she can tolerate you all the time.
You think?
I don't know. Ask her.
Doug, you've been following me around a lot for me talking about head spinning here.
Hey, do you want to ask her these questions?
Yeah, let me.
Now, these aren't my questions, though.
I'll do the new ones because Doug freaks out. See, I don't mind change. I actually
can't handle
thrive on change. Doug, what happened? If Doug changes something, he kind of freaks out. I got a weird look from the guy that's doing this stuff. Okay, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. What's your favorite food?
All of it?
No, just one favorite food.
Okay, probably Middle Eastern food.
Okay, what do you want written on your tombstone?
That I had a great dash.
She had a great dash. Like that. I even know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you grow up?
Burbank, California. And I made it all the way to Santa Clarita.
Wow, this is far.
Yeah.
Robin Williams or Pierce Brosnan?
Robin Williams.
Awesome. Marilyn Monroe or Cindy Crawford?
Marilyn Monroe.
Okay. What drives you the most?
Boy, that's a deep question.
And that's a pause.
Wow, sorry.
I told my wife a Honda Odyssey. But go
And
ahead.
who wrote these questions?
Yeah, I mean, you could have given me a little warning. I was going to get a deep question. I think that what drives me the most is just that I want to make such a difference in people's lives.
That's a good answer. What's your biggest lesson so far?
Boy, these are tough questions, Ed.
Just
Give
give
me
me
the
an answer
next
if you want
one.
to do it.
Okay, pass
Are you
that
a morning person or a night person? Is that a tough one?
Night.
Okay, what was the last time you lied?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm sure it was
Okay.
recently.
I said 3 minutes ago. If you have to change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I would probably change the fact that I'm so extroverted.
You want to be quieter? Okay, we'll have to go to class together. What's the fastest speed you've driven a car?
115.
What's the best book you ever read so far?
Oh, best book. Oh my gosh. Probably Gone with the Wind.
Okay. If one song were to describe your life, what song would it be?
I don't know.
I'll give you one. Taking care of business. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wish you could ...
Wish I could be in Hawaii right now.
Thanks a lot. Okay. What do you wish you were better at?
What do I wish I was better at? A lot of things.
Just pick one.
Being more organized.
Organization. Last person that gave you advice.
You?
Oh wow! I knew that was going to happen. What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs on how to best start?
Listen to everything you can. Pay attention to people who are already more successful than you, and go to seminars.
Good. What excuse do you hate to hear?
I can't find the time.
Okay. The person that left the biggest impression on you.
Oh. My mother.
Okay. Late or early?
Late or early?
I think that means are you usually
Probably right on time.
Ooh.
salt or sweet?
Salt.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So those are the new ones. Doug, you would have had a hard time with that.
Yeah.
Because I had a hard time.
Yeah. Anyway.
He doesn't like new questions.
Those were deep questions.
They were. It's like, you need more than 3 minutes.
She probably would have liked mine better, but that's okay.
Okay, we'll ask you. Boxers, briefs, depends, or thong?
Boxers.
That's a unique answer.
That's
from
a
woman.
first.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a first.
Now, Doug
All right.
answered
That was
thong,
my way of
so-
not answering.
Okay, well, we're coming to the end of our show, Ed. It's time to wrap things up.
So, what's our wisdom for the day, Doug?
Yeah, what'd you call it?
Show 2. Maybe we'll make it to next week.
Yeah. It depends on ownership of this radio
All right,
station.
my word of wisdom is stretch yourself this week. Do some stuff you haven't done.
All right. And Kelly, I want to thank you for coming. Kelly Inga, right?
Yep.
How do we get a hold of you? How do the folks get a hold of you for financial planning? Easy for me to say.
661-253-5075. And I also have a website, kellyinga.com. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Can't
And
get easier
real
than
quick, you kind of, is women finance kind of your specialty, or would you say that, or anybody, or?
It is, but I also deal with many families and smaller businesses.
Okay.
Anybody wants a good, trustworthy person to guide them.
All right, folks, we're going to be back next week. Please be back next week at 1 o'clock, as we will. See ya.
You mind your business and you won't be minding mine.